our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Lupita Godinez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jessica Andrade!
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade, and she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a kickboxing match. She believes her striking is going to rule the day, and we'll see if that is indeed how the fight plays out. Clips her with the right. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
So more output, at least in the early going. She's unable to connect with the left hook. Man, these women are going to see their fan bases explode if this fight continues this way. What a beginning to this fight.
Right at the very start, John, these 2 ladies got right after.
Big right hand lands. Oh, huge left. Strong outside leg kick.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, man, does she have the jab working tonight. Beautifully done on that exchange.
She's got it going, and it's so fast and so accurate. She's really good at fighting behind her jab. Oh, nice. Nice.
She misses with the left punch there. Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
Andrade gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Godinez is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now these 2 women separate from the clinch. Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Straight right hand, but she misses. Andrade is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Oh, beautiful land with the front kick there. Defensively, not a good sign for her that that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. She got that single collar tie.
Under a minute now to go round 1. Straight right is there. Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body. Nice defense by her there as she blocks the punch. DC is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach, Guillard Parana, and he has got to like what he sees out of his student here tonight. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing.
I'd be knocked down. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the body.
Saved by the bell. Huge shot stunned her just before the end of the round. And now you see her walking back to that stool, a little bit unsure of herself. We'll see if her corner can get her head back in this fight. Might have been on the wrong end of a 10-8 there at the end of that round. Huge knockdown just before the end of the frame. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes. But is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, lands a nice straight. Swing and a miss by Andrade. Clean with the right hook. Just had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Nice work here on the clinch by Andrade. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round. Oh, nice.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Godinez's lower jaw. She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Godinez is back in full guard. Right into side control. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound. And now she's in mount.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Godinez is back in full guard now. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration.
Huge fire right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge. Godinez's eye is disgusting. It is critical. I know DC has probably turned away at this point in time. They might need to call on the ringside physician pretty soon here. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Godinez.
Oh, nice jab.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
Godinez's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. 30 seconds to go now.
Oh, she's hurt.
Back to the feet now.
That was lightning fast, that right in. She lands a nasty jab.
Final seconds here. Godinez is an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight. All right, so the round is over. Oh, that's hard to look at. The cut on her forehead has gotten really, really bad, borderline out of control. I would say if it gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. Might even call in the doctor here. Let's see. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, the jab counter came. Perhaps it was telegraphed a little bit. Nice job getting up to block it by Godinez.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Lupi.
Oh, left hook.
Here's the kick, blocked by Godinez.
Nice straight punch.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Right hand over the top.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Elbows up for me. Come on, keep that guard out.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Andrade. Nice crack there. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see...
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight, and a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Gonna end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow.
Back to the feet. Godinez's strike attempt there is blocked. There's that patented single. Oh man, another strike gets through. She is bloodied. She is battered. Referee might need to call on the doctor soon. 1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Godinez.
That was a slick transition.
Andrade is back into full guard. 1 minute to decide this one. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Andrade's eye now closing up. Oh, wow! Huge right hand! The best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jessica Andrade.
All right, so pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening horn tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great